So first property is alcohols are soluble in a water. Alcohols are soluble in a water because alcohol means ROH. So water means HOH. So there is a between hydrogen of water molecule, oxygen of alcohol, there is a hydrogen bonding. So this is known as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So alcohols are soluble in a water due to formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Next, second one, melting point or boiling points. So alcohols are having higher boiling points. Alcohols are having higher boiling point. So ROH, because reason is one ROH, this is another ROH. See this here, students. Between the oxygen of one alcohol and hydrogen of another alcohol, there is a intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So between the alcohol molecules, there is a intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So melting, and suppose one molecule is attached to another molecule, weight increases, then boiling point increases. So alcohols are having higher boiling points. So simply with increasing molecular mass, boiling point also increases. So another example is butanol greater than propanol greater than ethanol greater than methanol. So ikkada but 4 carbons, prop 3 carbons, eth 2 carbons, meth 1 carbon. So number of carbons increases, molecular mass also increases, then boiling point also increases. Next point. With increasing branches, so number of branches, boiling point decreases. That means suppose consider this one, CH3, CCH3, CH3, tertiary butyl alcohol. Then take secondary butyl alcohol. Secondary butyl alcohol. This is primary butyl alcohol. See this one, students. Here more branches, less boiling point. Here first one there is no branches, so more boiling point. So what is the main thing is, so with increasing surface area, so straight chain chemical properties, first one is acidic nature. So actually alcohols are weak acids. Alcohols are weak acidic in nature. How we know this is acidic in nature? Based on reaction with the metal. Suppose if you take ROH treated with the 2 moles of sodium, so 2 moles of alcohol reacts with the 2 moles of sodium, forms RO minus Na plus H2. See this here, students. H is releases, then Na will goes inside. That means releasing of H plus is nothing but acidic nature. If it releases easily, sodium will goes very easily. Then that means H plus is releases easily. That is nothing but acidic nature. So based on this, H releases, sodium will replaces. That means these are acidic. But H releases very slowly. That means these are weak acidic in nature. Not only sodium, if we take sodium hydroxide also, same reaction, students. So RO minus Na plus H2O. So this RO minus Na plus is known as sodium alkoxide. Sodium alkoxide. So if you take CH3OH, methanol, on treating with NaOH, forms CH3ONA plus H2O. So this is known as sodium methoxide. Similarly, if you take phenols also treated with sodium or sodium hydroxide, forms sodium phenoxide. That means in phenols also H is replaced as, that means this is sodium phenoxide. Sodium phenoxide. So based on this we can explain phenols also acidic in nature. But remember students, one simple shortcut is whenever electron withdrawing groups are attached, acidic nature increases. Whenever electron releasing groups are attached, acidic nature decreases. This is simple shortcut, students. So this is useful for throughout organic, not only this chapter, for all. So electron withdrawing groups increases the acidic nature. Electron releasing groups decreases the acidic nature. So you can think reverse also. Electron withdrawing groups decreases the basic nature. Okay. So electron withdrawing groups increases the acidic nature, but releasing groups increases the basic nature. So we can think reverse also. Withdrawing groups increases the acidic nature. That means releasing groups decreases the acidic nature. What about basic nature? Reverse. Electron releasing groups increases the basic nature. Withdrawing groups decreases the basic nature. So this is useful for total organic. So remember this technique, students. Which of the following is more acidic? Phenol, methanol, ethanol, propanol. So already I said more electron releasing groups, less acidic. So actually I am writing order. A greater than, B greater than, C greater than D, because B contains 1 carbon, C contains 2 carbons, D contains 3 carbons. So alkyl groups are electron releasing groups. Alkyl groups are electron releasing groups. So if number of carbons increases, that means number of alkyl groups increases, electron releasing nature also increases. Then acidic nature decreases. That means D is having less acidic. So compared to D, C is more acidic. Compared to C, D is more acidic. But in case of A, phenol, benzene is electron withdrawing group. So this benzene is electron withdrawing group. So electron withdrawing groups increases the acidic nature. So option A is correct one. So next one is, so which of the following is more acidic? Option A. Option B. See here, students, I am changing the substitutions on phenol only. This is simple phenol, D, all. So tell the answer, students. So already I said this is a methyl, electron releasing group. This is NO2, electron withdrawing group. Here nothing is there. So whenever electron withdrawing groups are there, it increases the acidic nature. So option A is correct one. So next question, which of the following is more acidic? This time we are going to discuss about same substitution on different positions. This is ortho, this is meta, then next we can take para, D none. Students, see the here options. Here we are discussing about same substituent. NO2 is the same substituent, electron withdrawing group only, but position change. So in this case, what is the thing is acidic nature. Whenever in para, ortho and para positions, acidic nature increases compared to meta. In ortho and para also, para is more acidic. Para substituent is more acidic than ortho, greater than meta. So whenever electron withdrawing group is present, in ortho, para, meta position, para is more acidic, then ortho is more acidic, greater than meta. So now option is C. So esterification, alcohols reacts with carboxylic acid in presence of acid catalyst forms a ester. Here CH3OH plus CH3COOH. This is ethanoic acid, 2 carbons. This is methanol. So here H, here OH will be removed in presence of acid catalyst. Then CH3CO. Here CH3CO is there, OH is removed. Then here OCH3 is there. So OCH3. So this is ester. So this ester name is, this is methyl. Here 2 carbons, ethane. COO functional group is O8, methanoate, methyl ethanoate. Similarly, phenol. If you take phenol with CH3COOH in presence of H plus, we can get CH3CO O benzene plus H2O. So this is phenyl ethanoate. Because this is phenol, this is ethanoic acid. So not only carboxylic acid, we can put it with acetyl chloride also same thing. That means phenol with CH3COCl. Here what will happen, students? HCl is removed as a acid. For removal of acid we should use weak base, periodic. Then CH3CO. This CO is attached to this O with benzene ring. So this is a phenyl ethanoate. So this is, here also ester is formed. This is also ester, COOR, RCOOR. So ester is formed in this process. So ester formation. Alcohols reacts with carboxylic acid in presence of acid catalyst forms ester. In case of acid chloride, acyl chloride, acid chloride.